Hello everyone, my name is Edmund Bradford. I'm Director of the Good Growth Academy. And in these little videos, we're looking at the subject of ESG, which is a major term used commonly when talking about sustainability, especially by the investor community. Today, we're going to be thinking about how ESG fits into a concept of good growth. And to help me with that, I'm very pleased to welcome Dr. Pooja Khosla, who's Vice President of Client Development at Intelligent. Good morning, Pooja.
Good morning, Ed.
Thank you for joining us. So we talked in the last video about what ESG is, how it's different to sustainability, and why it's important. So, yeah, ESG. What is it? What is it designed to do? And how does it fit into the kind of concept of being a good company?
So, Ed, I would say that ESG is designed to measure, to standardize the metrics of pathway to sustainability. Pretty much, why do we need accounting? Accounting makes sure that the financial goal of an organization is achieved. ESG is accounting of environmental, social, and governance goals for the organization. When we talk about growth, growth alone is an incomplete concept. Growth needs a partner where the growth is beyond financial fact sheets, where organization can show growth from inside out, in their systems, in their governance, in their contribution to the society, to the planet.
It's not just about, I think this is a thing that I found interesting when delving into ESG, that it actually it's not just about looking at an organization's impact on the planet, is it? It's far more than that.
It is far more than that. It is also looking at organization impact on the creatures that live in the planet, including us human beings. So it's beyond environmental. It's how organization takes its employees, how organization takes its consumers, how it basically sets and grows the trust of the community that supports that organization. So it is much beyond just contributing to the planet. It is contributing to the people in the planet as well, to the other creatures. Like, look at the impact on biodiversity. So it contributes to everyone, every creature that lives on the planet. So in order to make sure that we achieve good growth, it is time when we think beyond financial returns. I know financial returns are the fiduciary responsibility of everybody, but we have to consider environmental returns, social returns, governance returns, pretty much on par with financial returns if we have to focus on good growth. And good growth is the best way to grow. It is to grow with trust. It is to grow with confidence. It is to grow with value creations of all stakeholders rather than just value extraction.
And is there from your work with the investor community, have they suddenly all become angels now, the investor community, and said, well, we're doing this because actually we all want to be good investors, etc. Or is there just some really hard business, cases out there and evidence and research that suggests that, having a company with really good leadership, I'm thinking about companies like Unilever that are really trying to become a good company. Is there more and more evidence now that the investors are seeing that those sort of companies are actually give them better returns?
So, Ed, I would not say angels and demons over here. Rather, I would be scientific. Being a scientist, it's about information. Like, even when we talk about efficient market hypothesis, perfect information is very important. Before today, before the ESG, there were a lot of blind spots. But today, because of lot of firms, lot of data and research companies jumping into to measure impact of organization on environment, social and governance with respect to recent technology, AI, big data, with respect to regulatory push on reporting. More companies are reporting than ever before. There is a lot of information. Now, with this rich information, investors have more knowledge, more guidance than they used to have before. And investors are stepping up to utilize this knowledge, this guidance to support good growth that is beyond growth and better than growth.
Thank you, Pooja. That's excellent. That's very helpful. I feel like we should talk about this all day, but I think that's really been helpful so far. In the next video, we're going to be talking about one specific area of business which we were involved with, which is marketing, and why ESG is particularly impactful for the marketing profession. But until then, thank you very much, Pooja, for your time. Very helpful as ever. And I look forward to our next video.